Hey, my name is Isabel, and in this video I will explain how to submit a special VAT return or a declaration 629 on Intervat. This is a declaration that you need to make if you are self-employed and you are exempt from VAT because you make less than 25,000 euros per year, but you accidentally bought something from a supplier in another EU country under the intra-EU reverse charge regime, which is something that you should normally not do. But sometimes that accidentally happens and your supplier doesn't want to correct this. So in order to pay the VAT that you owe the state, because normally you're not allowed to pay 0% VAT when you're not subject to VAT, in order to correct that, the state has made up something called a declaration 629, which is where you can declare the VAT that you owe the state on the purchase that you made from another EU country. So the first thing that you need to do in order to submit this is go to Intervat, which is the government website for everything related to VAT, client listings, etc. And go to your dashboard. And then you need to choose declaration by screen on the left. And in the top field, you fill in your VAT number, and in the bottom field, you choose the type of declaration that you want to do, which is a declaration 629. You can even do a nihil return in case it's an empty listing. If not, you need to click on continue, and this will open a screen where you can fill in all the relevant information for your declaration 629. Before you do that, first make sure that you confirm your email address. They always ask that. And it's annoying when you forget. So that's what I do. And then you choose the period for which you want to do a declaration. So let's say that's the first quarter of 2021. Then you just fill that in, and then you can go to the next step. And this is where you can choose the grids that need to be filled in. This might sound a bit complicated, but it's not that complicated once you read the description of the different grids. This is basically where you choose the type of thing that you bought from another EU country. So in normal cases, that's number 71. That's when you bought something, a good from another EU country that's not a new means of transport or a product subject to excise duty. If it was that, which seems a bit unlikely, it's a bit rare, I guess, you can also submit it, of course, and that's 72 and 73. If you bought services under the reverse charge regime, you can choose cell 75. But in most cases, like I said, it's cell 71. You select that, and then you still need to select the grids in which you need to declare the VAT that you owe the state on these purchases. So that's cell 80. Amount of tax due on the operations declared in the grids 71, 72, 73, 75, and 76. And then there's also grid number 83 where it's like the total of tax that you need to pay to the state. If you have something like credit notes or other things that you need to submit here, you can of course also choose that in 77 and 78. Okay, and then once you've done that, so this is in a normal case, you just go to confirm, and this will open a screen where you can fill in the amounts that are applicable to you. So for example, in 71, this is where you need to fill in the amount that you actually paid your supplier in that quarter from another EU country. So that's the amount that you see on the invoice. Let's say that's 50 euros. And the tax, and in 80, cell 80, you declare the tax that you need to pay back to the state. So in most cases, that's 21%. I don't want to calculate that for now, but let's say that's 2 euros. And then in cell 83, it's the total of amount that you have to pay back to the state. So let's say that's 2 again. Then you can go to the next step. And this is basically where you can leave comments. If you want, it's not mandatory. And then go to the next step. And then you need to validate the data. I'm not going to do this now because, of course, I don't really want to submit this. But once you've done that, you just need to sign the document, which is very important, and pay back the money to the state. And that's it.